Good morning, how's it going? Today, my lovely wife and I have taken the day off, and so we're heading into the city. So I'm looking forward to that. We're gonna go watch a movie, and I thought I would bring you to one of my favorite bookstores in the city, in Copenhagen. So, let's see how it goes. It also looks like it's a beautiful day today here. Just come outside here, I can show you quickly our little garden. And you can see the sun is beaming. It looks perfect. I think it's gonna be a lovely day. And this is the area that we sit and enjoy when the sun's out. Not all of the pillows are out yet, but they're gonna get out there slowly but surely. This morning I was reading a bit of this book, A Little History of Philosophy by Nigel Warburton, who's this contemporary philosopher that wrote this really nice book where he sort of gives these intellectual biographies of 40 different philosophers, super accessible. I was just reading about Epicurus, the ancient Greek philosopher, who I feel like often gets a really bad rap. Because we often think of the Epicureans as these people indulging in pleasure, in sex, and that's not really what his ideas were about at all. It's very much about not overindulging in living in a moderate way and leading a very simple life. He emphasized that people, seek pleasure and they avoid pain as much as possible. And the way to live the best life that you could, which was, it was a very practical philosophy, and most philosophies were back in the days as well. It's only recently that it's become more of this intellectual exercise as opposed to a way of living, which is a bit of a shame. But what he actually believed was that you should just try and live a really simple life and surround yourself with good friends, and that would be the way of maximizing your pleasure and your happiness in life. And it's not at all about indulging in greasy, rich, expensive food, drink, have tons of sex. Not at all. So I thought I'd just mention that because I feel like that's a misconception that some people have. So now we're at the cinema.
Remain on Interstate.
Probably can't hear us because it's so loud. It looks super fancy.
David?
I'll show you this.
David?
Sorry, are we talking to each other now?
Do you want to go on a big, bold, beautiful journey?
All by ourselves. So here we are coming up at the Nørreport station, walking up the stairs. This is the little plaza that you arrive at when you get up. There are 3 different places you can come up from the train station. And I had taken the S train here, and you can see this is Copenhagen, so there's a bunch of bikes around everywhere. It's a beautiful day, cute little cafe area here on the right. And I'm just showing you the street that you need to walk down to get to this bookstore that we're going to be checking out. And it's down this street right here called Fjolsstræde in Danish. And plenty of people around. It's just 100 meters down that street, then you come up to this place, and they have all these book stands outside where you can get a bunch of different books discounted, and there are some books in Danish and some in English as well. So it's a great place for internationals to go to, and it's called Vangsgaards Antiquariat. And this is the entrance right here, and I thought I would bring you into the store. There you have the desk, and there's a bunch of different sections around here. What's coming up right here is the philosophy section. This one is really nice, and they have a great mix between English and Danish books. Once again, I read basically all my books in English, and so that works super well. And they have a little food and wine section there. I don't normally go there. But then you have stairs to go down or up, and downstairs it's all fiction. And they have an English and some foreign language sections as well as Danish down there. So plenty of books. But my favorite section is upstairs here. Here you have a bunch of history books primarily. And here on the left we have the psychology book section. And just behind here is my favorite, which is the religious section. So that was an eventful day in the city. Hopefully you enjoyed watching that. And now you have a bookshop to visit if you ever come to Copenhagen. It's a really great place. It's not my favorite, but it's definitely up there. My favorite place was closed, so I couldn't go there today. That'll have to be for another time. But I did end up picking up 2 books when I was there. First is The Way of Sufi, it's called, and the other one is Chinese Alchemy, The Taoist Quest for Immortality. So I'm excited to get into these books. Started reading this one on the train. I don't know much about Sufism, but I find it very interesting, and I'm looking forward to learning more. On the way back from the city today, my lovely wife managed to forget her MacBook on the train, which was very unfortunate. And so now she's trying to, well, hoping that someone will find it and return it. We'll see for the future. We'll see what happens. But thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.